most of the custom queries that you can use, and you can utilize them in such a way that it's going to help you very helpful. And without talking too much, I want to go with our first custom queries, and which is finding vias. So as you can see, sometime you have to change a specific via dimension. And by the way, this is just a fun playing around of stuff. Like I use this board like play around or show tutorial or something like that. This is not really any kind of design. It's just random junk, whatever. So the first queries that we are going to show is that how you can target a specific vias. So I want to target all of the ground, and I want to change their properties. So what I can do is I can go to this panel, and if you go to this panel, you will have a PCB filter. And now on there, you can type down the first comment, custom comment of this video is via. Just sorry, I spelled it wrong. So is via is asking you, is it really via? Yes, it is. And now you can specify that what the heck you want. So you can say like net, and which net? Maybe ground. So now once you do it, now you can say apply all. And as you can see, all of the vias that are ground are now highlighted. And if I want to change the dimensions, so think about, I wanted to say Control and A, all of them are selected right now, and I can change their properties or their any kind of things that I really wanted to change. Maybe I can change the whole size, make the diameter like a 1 millimeter or such a more bigger than I want. So you can see they are changing whole size. I can make it like a 5 millimeter, whatever I can do with this thing, they are changing. So this is the first custom queries I often use, and it's super helpful. So you can also use something different than that as well. Like you can use your power, 5 volt, 12 volt, whatever you want. All right. So next thing I want is I want to target a specific component. So sometimes it's very, very useful when you're trying to create some design rules for a particular component. So think about, I'm not really happy with maybe C3A. Okay, I'm not maybe happy with C3A. Maybe I want to create a design rules for that, so I can target this specific component and then make some kind of design rules for that one, or even if I really want to find any component. So what I can do is I can just write in comment. I hope you guys can see it. Well, let's see. Here you go. So I can write is in component, not the class. We just want to do in component. Now we can write down C3A, which is our capacitor. Now once you do this thing, I can apply to all, and now see that this guy is highlighted, and that's what we really want. And rest of the other thing is not highlighted. Like here, the rest of the thing are not highlighted. Only this person, only this C3A is highlighted. So this is our number 2 custom queries for the video. And the third one is mostly about a comment. So if you have any specific comment on your component, you can use that one, or if you have a footprint, you can also use that one as well. So let's go back to our project, and let's go to like maybe SMA, and what we really want, we're going to see is there any particular comment for the SMA or not. Then we will target that a specific comment. So now there is some comment saying whatever heck the number is, and I'm just going to copy this thing, and I can go back to my layout, and this is our third custom queries. And now I can type is comment like this person, and see if this one works. And here you go, all of the SMAs are highlighted right now. So all we did is comment like blah blah blah, and then you can able to highlight your components based on the comments. And there's another way you can highlight them, is basically targeting their footprints. So if you know your footprint names, like let's see, so this is a footprint here. I don't know if it will allow me to copy it. Seems like it's not really allowing me to copy it. So one way to copy it is maybe going to the find production, show the component, then going to the component, and then copying the footprint of it. Sometimes Altium is very slow to do that, but here you go, it's already opened. So now all I want is going to the, oh, here you go. Seems like the footprint is already specified here. Maybe that's it. So let's expand that one. I don't know if I can copy from here. Looks like I can't copy. Maybe I can go to the properties, and here we go. Maybe that's it. So that's the footprint we want. Just to make sure that this is really the what we want, we should double check, and seems like this name is exactly the same as what we just copied. So we already have the copy of this footprint, and now how we can target all of the components, all of the footprint that has the same name. So go back to your layout section, and now we're gonna say that has footprint, then space, pass the name, and now say apply to all. And now all of the component that has the same footprints, they are being highlighted, which is very cool. And there's many other sometimes option that I like to use is like having a parameters. You can also highlight them as well, or any other way. You can also do the class as well. So for example, let's create some classes randomly. I'm going to create a class randomly. So let's go to the classes, and let's create a net class just randomly. Okay, say like I want to add 5 bolts here, ground here. Maybe I want to add some of the, here you go. So now let's give a name saying net class. So net class, this is our name of the net. Now I want to target all of the classes, okay? All of the nets that are inside of the classes. So all I can do is in component class, and then I can say, I forget the name. I think I said net classes or something. I saved it as a net class, probably. All right, let's see if this works. Looks like it didn't work, but it should be working. Maybe I did a mistake on the net class. So let's go check to the class and see. Seems like everything looks good. Maybe I made a mistake or something. All of the members have been selected so far. Then it shouldn't be a problem. But let's see, in component class, then we should have the net class. Well, let's see if I can find this one here. Looks like I can't even find any component cluster, or maybe I think I'm doing it wrong. So here you go. I was doing wrong. I was doing the net class. I should create a component class. So here you go. The mistake is all this up there. All right. So let's create a class in the component, and let's now say if we can find our component class that we just created. So maybe that's what it is, new class, and now apply to all, and now you can see all of the component class that you have selected are now highlighted. Sorry, my bad. It was supposed to be the component class, but by mistake I created a net class. All right. So that's all. There's few others that you can probably use, like has parameter. One is a pretty famous one, has parameter. You can identify based on any component that you have. For example, if I go to my projects, and if I go to like filters, and if I go to one of the inductors here and check if there are any parameters, like for example, there's inductor on, and the parameters is right there. Well, this is the parameter for the page, but if there isn't a specific parameters, here you go, the parameters right there. So if there isn't a specific parameters, like value might be one, or if there's more like tolerance, so you can able to capture them by using the has parameter, or also the has parameter values, or the other comment as well. But we're not gonna go about this video, but in the next video might want to go over more to it, but it's just a hint that this is also exists, and you can probably try using it. That's for it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this tips or custom course will be very, very handy.